Yo, what's going on? It's your boy here. Hope you all had a wonderful Christmas. Let's jump into this video. So basically, I'm Monkey, and by that I mean I slaved away at this game for 26 hours. The story itself is 26 hours with the few side quests you have to do to progress the story. I got this game December 25th, played it all that night, not even, but I played it all from about the time I woke up, which was about 1 o'clock the 26th, till the 27th at about 1 o'clock. So, with some breaks here and there. So, overall, 26 hours, give or take. It was a pretty good game. Sorry about the way this is aspect on the screen here, the gameplay. Uh, I didn't understand how to mess around with the PS4 because I don't have a PS4. I have an Xbox, so I had to borrow a PS4 to play this game, and that's why the aspect ratio is all messed up. Anyways, forgive the tutorial gameplay, but I just want to take a little bit of time to praise this game here because. So this game overall was really good. There were some difficult parts, and I'll talk a little bit a bit more about that. But I was surprised the amount I played it. I love playing video games, but I can't just sit down and play for long periods of time. But there I was, just playing until 4 or 5 in the morning, sleeping for a couple hours, playing some more. It was very hard to stop in general, and for me to actually want to complete it, and not only do that, but starting to 100% it. Of the total, like 100%, I have about like almost 80% completed. It is a very good game. It has a pretty decent story, but I'm not really known for saying just the things I like about something. So here I go into complaining about this game. Hit it, boys.
Just hit a button, Morty. Give me a beat. Oh man. Okay. All right.
Alright, let's get into some things I dislike about this game. Number one, we will start with game. Number one, the gameplay I do not like is some of the swinging mechanics. It doesn't always work correctly. 9 times out of 10 it's accurate, but the one time it doesn't work is when you need it to the most. For example, when I am chasing a car, I'll need to, I'm so close to catching it, and that one time, it'll just get away because I wasn't fast enough, and I was right there. It was like, oh, it got away, let me keep my ears peeled because I got stuck on a building and it zoomed away, and I'll have to retry that mission later. Or, it's one of those one-off missions, so it could be one in, like, a few in a random generator that it happens again. Number two, the combat. So if you've ever played the 2 Spider-Man games made by one of the subsidiary companies, or however you say it, they were a lot like the Arkham games, where the counter button was in the same place as the Arkham games, but now it's O or B, whichever you want to call it, doesn't matter, same button. Basically, it makes, if you're not accustomed to O, even then it's just like a weird place because you'll be punching and then you have to like reach across the counter, so then everything stops only for you to start punching again, and so it's just like really awkward to pull off. It's not completely game breaking, it's just really awful. Next complaint. The story is kind of weird. It's really nice at first. You take down the Kingpin first, which I'm kind of thankful because the last Spider-Man game was all about the Kingpin. This one sort of is, but only like for the first 5 minutes, and I was a little annoyed at that. And then when I got to the rest of the game, it was fine. But basically, this is your quick spoiler warning if you haven't seen anything about this game. It's just a problem. It's all the characters put into one huge mess. And at the very end of it, they bring in the Sinister Six. They set up a whole bunch of different characters to get their own spin-off games, I'm sure. But there's just like way too much going on for this whole game. Not to mention the like $30 in DLC or $25 for the full package. Wow, $5 off for buying them all together instead of in a separately. So yeah, story-wise, I just don't like how they meshed a bunch of things together all at the end and made it the whole ending about Sinister Six and taking on the bosses two at a time until Octopus, which, whew, that's kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Next complaint would be the fact that you have to take on a bunch of Sable agents and demons kind of towards the end. It's like 75% through the story, but like you're taking on a bunch of bad guys with rocket launchers and the Sable agents all at once, and that part was probably, not even gonna lie, the most difficult part of the game for me was that area right there. I also don't like that you take on the Shocker like twice in like 10 minutes. It's kind of annoying, and I just really didn't enjoy it. That was another one of my complaints, story and gameplay wise. Alright, now for the point where I praised the game a little bit. Overall, the story was very good. Combat, most of the time, felt nice, except for countering, which stunned me at first. And you can see here my initial playings of the game. It was me getting reaccustomed to the PlayStation because I hadn't really touched a PlayStation since the PlayStation 3, like, years ago when I was a gamer, quote-unquote. It is a very gorgeous-looking game. You can probably tell from the footage right here alone. It was fun to play. Great jokes, although some of the jokes that repeated a bunch got annoying, but the writing was great, voice acting was great. I think the fact that they introduced elements from a bunch of the different comic book universes was great to create their own video game Spider-Man universe, and I genuinely hope that it creates more games and more fun to be had out of this universe. One of the things I really disliked about this game was the fact that they had you unlocking the map as you went on. In theory, it's a great concept, but in practice, it's just kind of a hassle and really annoying, and honestly, it really slowed down the gameplay because you, at some point, really need to do it so you can see what's going on and where you need to focus different things, because to get some of the other unlockables and to upgrade your suit and things, you have to be able to see the different side missions and things, and you can't even do that until you've unlocked different areas of the world on the map. In all seriousness, this game is very good, one of the best I've played, and I can see why it was very highly acclaimed. I want to thank the people who worked hard to make this, and thank you. We hope to see more. I know I do, and I'm sure most of you do too. But let's praise this game a little bit more than I have, because I have really dug into it. I had to really think about what I didn't like. I really liked how they meshed parts with, like, Spectacular Spider-Man, Peter and Doc Ock working together, Oscorp from the Amazing Spider-Man movies being the root of all the problems. Mr. Negative was a very cool addition, and the swinging, it looks as amazing as it feels. This game plays and feels so good. Story, it's just amazing. So what do I give this game? Well, I give it a solid 8 out of 10. Yeah, it's that good, and we all know how much I enjoy digging into things. So yeah, I hate this game. That's just so my title wasn't completely clickbait. Seriously though, I like this game, and I'm sorry about the clickbait title, but you gotta do what you gotta do some days, boys. Am I right? Yes, I am right. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you the next time I decide to upload, which may be in a week or 2 weeks or a month or 6. We'll see. Alright, guys, I want to say thank you for watching and continuing to support this channel, even with the cringy things I do and say. Thank you for watching, and I hope you continue to watch. Have a good day.
You gotta get swifty in here. It's time to get swifty. You gotta get swifty.